Comparison is really the thief of all joy. You ever thought maybe you're not satisfied with your existence because you're always comparing it to somebody else's highlight reel? When people say enjoy the small things, are the small things really small? When people say enjoy the small things, they're referring to things like waking up this morning. That's not small. Is breath in your lungs small? Is a roof over your head small? Is food to eat small? Is a ride, even if it's not a foreign, small? Maybe you don't have the $1 million. Maybe you don't have the $1 billion. Maybe you're not up 6 figures. But are you starving today? Do you have the ability to go inside of a store and make purchases in a market that's full of inflation? Can you reach out and communicate with the people that you love? Can the people that you love receive your texts, your calls? Do you have your mental health? Do you have peace of mind? Small things ain't so small when you really think about it. If these things are so small, then let's take them away and see what you got left. We actually take the big things for granted with our minds stuck on microscopic mode. We actually have zoomed in so close to everybody else's story that they pretend is their day-to-day life, where there is no stress, no worry, and no shortage of any kind, where there is no debt, where there is no lack, where there is no anger, no hostility. There's just enjoyment. Just a life that you should envy. But let me ask you this, man. If their life was so good, would they spend so much of their time recording it and posting it for you to see? Like, think about it. When you was really enjoying yourself the most, was your mind on grabbing your phone? Or were you so captivated in what you were a part of that you didn't even remember to grab the phone? You just locked the memory in the place that it matters the most, your heart. Don't let these people fool you. They're miserable and insecure. If their life was so great, I doubt that they would drink themselves till they couldn't stand up straight. If their life was so great, I doubt that they would smoke so much weed that they're shortening their lifespan by decades. If their life was so great, I doubt that they would make harsh chemicals what they do in their recreational time. If their life was so great, I doubt that they'd still be working so hard to make you think that their life is great. See, when life is great and we know it, we don't really care what nobody else saying. We don't really care what nobody else doing. Matter of fact, when life is great, it's one of my main prerogatives to share that greatness with the people around me. And I ain't worried about documenting it so that the people who aren't having a good time can get inspired and jump on the bandwagon. I don't care what you do. What I do know is I'm in the present moment and I'm enjoying it. And since I've had so many days of dissatisfaction locked in the darkness of my own memory and my own recepts and my own thinking, I don't want to waste a second of it. Not concerning myself with what you think. Not concerning myself with whether my iCloud is too full to save this memory. When life is great, just like when somebody is real, you don't have to make an announcement. It can be seen from miles away. Not on your story. I can see it in your eyes. I can see it in your eyes when somebody else wins. I can see it in your eyes when somebody else is talking about their life. I can see it in your eyes that you are not enjoying your physical experience. I can see it in your eyes that you're not at peace. I can hear it in your words. I can hear it in your tone. I can see it in your shoulders. And vice versa. When you out here having a good time, regardless of what you got or what you don't have, people can see that. People can feel that. People can hear that. You are what you project. You can only project what you are. You see what you experience. You see what you harbor. If all you got on your mind is the past, then no matter how far you look into the future, all you're going to see is more of the past redecorated. If you're living in the present moment and you allow for the inner teacher to navigate and help you to cultivate an understanding to instill in you wisdom, to pass down to you knowledge. There's a glow that comes with that, because you ain't always have that. You weren't always listening to that still whisper. You actually remember the days that the Legion was yelling on the inside of you, calling for your attention at every turn. And every day that we live beyond that is a celebration. Every day that we elevate and ascend to our rightful place in the position of power, one with our Father, one with our Creator, one with our Source. Ain't no reason to complain. Ain't nothing to compare it to. Ain't nobody for me to compete against. I am that I am. Lock in. Safety.